There is a right way and a wrong way to warm up your dirt bike. Whether it's 2-stroke, 4-stroke, it's in the winter or it's in the summer, if you don't warm it up the right way, it's going to cause problems. So a common mistake is just starting your dirt bike up, revving it out, warming it up really quickly, or just going full throttle. And some people are just ready to get on the track or the trail right away, and that's awesome. But if you warm up your dirt bike engine too quickly, this could cause major problems sooner or later. When you warm it up too quickly, the internal engine parts, they expand at a different rate. So the piston, when it's warming up, you're revving it, the piston is expanding bigger, and so is the cylinder, but the piston is going to expand faster. So that little bit of clearance between the piston and cylinder, that's going to turn into nothing if it warms up too quickly, and then it's going to end up rubbing into the cylinder, and this could seize the engine. If not, it could cause extra wear, which means you'll have to rebuild the engine more often, which takes more of your time, takes more of your money. So why not spend an extra minute or two to warm up your engine the right way so that you don't have to spend more time, more money rebuilding your bike. So how do you warm it up properly? Well, I like to start it up when it's cold with a choke on, and then usually, depending on what bike it is, I give it a little bit of revs just to make sure that it's still idling. And then depending on the bike, I like to turn the choke off as soon as possible. Sometimes that's within 5 or 10 seconds. Sometimes it has to idle for 30 seconds, 60 seconds, but I like to turn the choke off as soon as possible, and then kind of just give it a little bit of blipping throttle, just to keep it revving, because when it's not fully warmed up, it's not going to want to idle. A 4-stroke liquid-cooled motocross or enduro bike is going to warm up faster than an air-cooled bike or even a 2-stroke dirt bike. So this means that you can get on it a little bit sooner, but you still have to feel the engine, feel the radiators, and if they're not hot to the touch yet, then it's not fully warmed up or it's not ready to get on it hard. So if you can still touch the cylinder, the side of the cylinder, or the radiator, and you can keep your hand on it for more than 5 seconds, it's not hot enough. So that means you gotta wait a little bit longer. So maybe it's hot to the touch and, oh, it's warmed up, it's ready to ride, and you go and ride and it's blah, 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 blah. Well, that either means it needs to be cleared out or it's still not fully warmed up. So when the engine's not fully warmed up, the air-fuel mixture is not going to be efficient. So if the throttle response is not smooth, then it's probably not warmed up yet. And this is just one of a few ways to prevent a major engine failure that could leave you stranded out in the middle of the mountains or the desert with no cell service. So what do? Well, I have a guide that gives you the top 3 ways to prevent these failures, and you can go to motocrosshideout.com/prevent, or the link is in the description below. This is Kelly Fager from Motocross Hideout. Learn more, ride more, so that you can stay safe and have fun for many years to come.